What if your thoughts weren't entirely your own? What if your anxiety, your cravings, even your mood swings were being manipulated? Not by your mind, but by something living inside your gut. It sounds like science fiction, but modern biology is uncovering something extraordinary. Your gut bacteria may be influencing your brain. Inside your body are trillions of microbes, bacteria, viruses, fungi. They outnumber your human cells. Collectively, they're called your microbiome. And for decades, scientists thought they were just there to help digest food. But now, the evidence points to something far stranger. Researchers have discovered that gut microbes can produce neurotransmitters, the same chemical messengers your brain uses to regulate emotions and thoughts. That includes serotonin, the feel-good hormone, dopamine, linked to motivation and reward, GABA, which helps calm anxiety. In fact, over 90% of your serotonin isn't in your brain at all. It's in your gut. And it's heavily influenced by what's living there. But it gets weirder. When scientists gave germ-free mice raised in sterile conditions with no gut bacteria, they behaved completely differently. They were more anxious, less curious, and their brains developed abnormally. But when those same mice were given gut microbes from healthy mice, their behavior changed, almost like flipping a switch. In one experiment, researchers took gut bacteria from anxious mice and transplanted them into calm ones. The calm mice became anxious. Let that sink in. Anxiety was transferred, not by trauma, not by stress, but by bacteria. Humans are harder to study, but early research is showing the same patterns. People with depression, autism, or chronic anxiety often have imbalanced microbiomes. Too much of certain strains, not enough of others. Some researchers now believe mental health could someday be treated by rebalancing gut bacteria. In fact, doctors have already started experimenting with something called a fecal microbiota transplant. Yes, literally transferring gut bacteria from one person to another to change their health and possibly their mood. And it's working. But here's the question nobody wants to ask. If bacteria can change how we feel, could they also be changing what we want? There's a growing theory that some microbes might influence cravings to help themselves survive. For example, sugar-loving bacteria might send signals that make you crave sweets, because feeding them helps them thrive. And when you obey that craving, they flourish, and your brain gets a dose of dopamine as a reward. It's a feedback loop, but who's really in charge? Even certain gut infections have been linked to personality changes. One famous parasite, Toxoplasma gondii, has been shown to reduce fear in rodents, making them more likely to be eaten by cats, where the parasite reproduces. It manipulates behavior to complete its life cycle. Humans can carry it too. And researchers have found links between toxoplasma and increased risk-taking, slower reaction times, and even mental illness. So, what else could be shaping our thoughts? To be clear, this doesn't mean you're a puppet, but it does mean your mind might not be acting alone. The gut-brain axis, a communication network between your intestines and your brain, is a real physical system. It's connected by the vagus nerve, by hormones, and by chemical signals. When your microbiome is out of balance, the messages it sends to your brain can cause real shifts in mood, cognition, and behavior. This is the future of medicine, not just treating the brain, but treating the whole system that supports it. Companies are already racing to develop psychobiotics, probiotics designed to improve mood or reduce stress by restoring balance in the gut. So next time you're feeling off, maybe it's not just in your head. Maybe it's in your stomach. Your microbes might be whispering louder than you think. Follow Oddly Wise for more eerie facts where science and mystery collide.